doesn't.
So I wake up this morning and I see a message, and it's Access Rattblood. Are you here, Rattblood?
And then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access.
I'm Access fucking Rattblood.
Access Rattblood, I see. All these Access people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that now. I don't know what to do.
And then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access, and then you got people like Access.
Are you here, Rattblood?
I'm Access fucking Rattblood.
Access
most abundant and successful king hero that we are all sitting with at this very moment? Are you willing to accept that as a truth? That you are a worthy man and that your penis is okay?
All these Axis people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that, all these Axis people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that,
Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood? I'll just start throwing spells at you, conjuring demons and otherwise. Are you here, Rattblood?
Who the fuck is Axis Rattblood?
I'm Axis fucking Rattblood, bitch.
all these Axis people, I'm starting to get paranoid about that, I don't know what to do about it.
I'm Axis fucking Rattblood.
Hello, friends and enemies of YouTube. This is the Axis. Just decided to maybe play a little bit of music and interact with a guest or two if they choose. And spend some quality time on the metaverse. and I decided to share it with you. So I will continue with music, and hopefully somebody gets the nerve to jump on the panel and chop it up. I don't know that anybody else is caught on to this or has been made aware of it, but since the eclipse, the sun has given off a slightly different hue that's very visible. And also, it's extremely white. I've been keeping my eye on the sun the last several days, well, since the eclipse, and every time I capture it, captured some rainbows the other day, and the sun was in the background, and it was just as big and white as you could imagine it to be. And I got to looking around, and I noticed that the hue of things is a lot more intensified, and it keeps getting a little more and more intensive. Well, for me it does. I mean, for others it may not have any significance, or you may not even notice that it's happening. But it's almost like looking through a filter that makes things much more vivid, crisp, more pronounced. I can keep my eye on this, but I don't know if anybody else has noticed this or whether this is just a personal observation that I've stumbled across. I'd love to get some feedback on that.
Each of you must distinguish for himself between the scenes of cold reality and those of pure illusion. Each of you must distinguish for himself between the scenes of cold reality and those of pure illusion. Each of you must distinguish for himself between the scenes of cold reality and those of pure illusion. himself between the scenes of cold reality and those of pure illusion.
Yeah, thank you, Don, for letting me know that. I didn't notice that it had been reset. And welcome, Tin Indian. Yeah, all the music is done by me. I've got several synthesizers and I've got a big set of digital drums. Not they're especially like to be used on stage, and all kinds of other musical instruments. And I use it's a wave format recording program, and I will write small segments, or sometimes even larger segments, and then I put it all together, and my end result is what you hear. But no AI, not jacking anybody else's music or sound. And, it's all self-perpetuated, man. Just part of a musical scene and genre that I was in, and still find a lot of inspiration there. But yeah, I definitely stand firm in the fact that I create my own music. I use computers, synthesizers, I've got an entire rack unit of compressors and multi-effects. And, everything's hooked up MIDI so that it syncs itself in, and I don't have to do a whole lot of anything. Got a couple USB MIDI-man processors, so I can daisy chain several instruments together at once as I'm writing the music. But I appreciate you asking. Thank you.
a drink. It's only a drink. It's only a drink. It's only a drink. It's only a drink.
Deadly germs are creeping over the earth, killing every human in their path. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Time is running out for the planet Earth. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Deadly germs are creeping over the earth, killing every human in their path. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Time is running out for the planet Earth. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Deadly germs are creeping over the earth, killing every human in their path. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Deadly germs are creeping over the earth, killing every human in their path.
It's impervious to all poisons.
Time is running out for the planet Earth. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Deadly germs are creeping over the earth, killing every human in their path.
It's impervious to all poisons.
Time is running out for the planet Earth. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Deadly germs are creeping over the earth, killing every human in their path. You don't expect me to believe that, do you? Time is running out for the planet Earth. You don't expect me to believe that, do you?
Even in death, the human body still remains active.
and the brain itself holds a small electrical charge that takes months to dissipate. Even in death, the human body still remains active. and the brain itself holds a small electrical charge that takes months to dissipate. New cells are produced. and to those trace electrical impulses. Quite simply, it reanimates the body. It's a massive jolt, but quite simply, it reanimates the body. It's a massive jolt, but quite simply, it reanimates the body.
And it is from this world of darkness which come the evil, destructive forces in man's nature. darkness which come the evil, destructive forces in man's nature. trembling with horror and throbbing with emotion. Trembling with horror, trembling with horror, trembling with horror, trembling with horror. Welcome to hell.
All of my most sensitive areas were inflamed, my extremities pulsating with tingling sensation.
Welcome to hell. Have we seen the actual reality of a monstrous crime, or merely an illusion, the product of a tortured brain? Welcome to hell. Obsessed with the taste of flesh. He was cruel and a sadist.
Swaying back and forth. A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip.
A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip.
A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip.
A beautiful thing taking me away.
No one had a bad trip. It was all very good.
Sucking the hallucinatory acid into the system.
My head is spinning. My head is spinning. My head is spinning.
Sucking the hallucinatory acid into the system.
My head is spinning. My head is spinning. My head is spinning.
Sucking the hallucinatory acid into the system.
No one had a bad trip.
The mind of man rests on a delicate balance between reality, the world of light, and the other, darker world below the threshold of consciousness. Welcome to hell. You. Do you know that? We're happy to have you with us tonight and hope you'll come back often.
Poisoned by religion. Your mind is numb, your thoughts are cold. Poisoned by religion. By gods of new and gods of old. Poisoned by religion. A serpent spittle from days of old. Poisoned by religion. To which God did you sell your soul? Gods will come and gods will go. Poisoned by religion. That's the way they want you all. Poisoned by religion. Distorted truth won't save your soul. Poisoned by religion. Your life's deceived by strings of gold. Poisoned by religion. It's the end of time, so you've been told. Gods will come and gods will go. Question what you can't see. Question your reality. Poisoned by religion. Your mind is shut, your eyes are closed. Poisoned by religion. Blind faith is what you hold. Poisoned by religion. The gods you make are all you'll know. Poisoned by religion. The fear of hell imprisons your soul. Gods will come and gods will go. Poisoned by religion. Truth from pride, how will you know? Poisoned by religion. In a world of unclean souls. Poisoned by religion. Don't believe all you've been told. Poisoned by religion. To the temple and damn your soul. Gods will come and gods will go. Question what you can see. Question your reality. And in the beginning there was the Word, and the Word was with God.
The God Program.
Religion is only a primitive concoction by man to command, suppress, and exploit others, to which only spiritually weak life forms succumb. The whole system needs to collapse. Today, they're using more elaborate ways to program you and dumb you down. The God program. Instead of waking up the populace, they're dumbing them down. The God program. Today, they're using more elaborate ways to program you and dumb you down. The God program. Instead of waking up the populace, they're dumbing them down. You're the problem. You're the one helping in holding up this hideous, false reality. The whole system needs to collapse. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. Control. The whole system needs to collapse. Today, they're using more elaborate ways to program you and dumb you down. The God program. Instead of waking up the populace, they're dumbing them down. The God program. The whole system needs to collapse. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. The whole system needs to collapse. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. The whole system needs to collapse. You're the problem. You're the one helping in holding up this hideous, false reality. The whole system needs to collapse. Control. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. The whole system needs to collapse. It's just a dream. It's just a dream. Control. The whole system needs to collapse. Control. The whole system needs to collapse. Control. The whole system needs to collapse. Control. Control. The system needs to collapse. Today, they're using more elaborate ways to program you and dumb you down. The God program. Instead of waking up the populace, they're dumbing them down. The God program. You're the problem. You're the one helping in holding up this hideous, false reality. Control.
mind. He creeps up from behind. Then he takes control. He guides my mortal soul. Demons laugh and play. My soul is where they stay. It only takes two, the devil and you. Demons laughing, devils laughing, churches burning, Satan churning, fits of fire getting higher somewhere in my head. Thoughtless raping, killing, hating, lying, stealing, evils willing, fornicating, devils waiting somewhere in my head. The devil is in my mind. Look and you will find he jumped right in my soul. Now he has control. I do as he says. He dances in my head. It only takes two, the devil and you. Demons laughing, devils laughing, churches burning, Satan churning, pits of fire getting higher somewhere in my head. Thoughtless raping, killing, hating, lying, stealing, evils willing, fornicating, devils waiting somewhere in my head. Demons laughing, devils laughing, churches burning, Satan churning, pits of fire getting higher somewhere in my head. Thoughtless raping, killing, hating, lying, stealing, evils willing, fornicating, devils waiting somewhere in my head.
You ever taken it upon yourself to ponder where demons come from, what are and what is a demon? According to the creation stories, um, demons are just a spiritual balance to positive forces. But for the physical and the relative aspect of a demon, as seen by um, obviously the Christian Church, you know, they really make a big fuss over demons. But I'm curious as to whether they've really asked themselves or pondered the ideal. Where did they come from? Did God, the Creator, the great programmer, write these into this stage, this play? Did he create these malevolent entities, energies? Or did they come from somewhere? And because of where they come from, they have no place to return. That's the story of the Nephilim and various other biblical entities, spirits, demons, angels. They were an abomination according to the Enochian writings. The Nephilim, which are the offspring of the Watchers, angels that were dutied with watching over man and chose to start interbreeding with them, which completely polluted God's genetic, or the grand architect or the creator, his design. And there was no place found for these offspring of angels and humans. And that became an entire class of demons, a displaced energy or spirit that has no true place in the grand scheme of things. And they're kind of left to their own devices in a sense of they have nowhere to go. They have no place within the creation of God's design, the Creator's design. I think that's why he was so lenient with them when he apparently this Jesus guy ran across an individual who was eat up with demons, and they reminded the Son of God, this prophetic man, if he existed, that it was not their time, and as if they were letting him know something. So he cast them into swine, and these swine made quick haste of themselves, returning to the deep. They drowned. They ran themselves into the sea. And then when you start looking at the other aspect of the human side, the females who gave birth to these half divine, half human, they were, and it's peculiar because I just ran across the entire writings in history according to biblical text, well, not accepted biblical text of these Maccabean writings, that the female who gave birth to these Nephilim were cast to the depths of the sea as sea entities, mermaids. And I had never heard that particular take on what happened to the females that gave birth to the Nephilim. Obviously, they had their genetic imprint in these creations of abomination. At least that's how they're described, as an abomination. And even the angels that bred them were told by God that they would be there to see their offspring completely eliminate themselves. But that didn't seem to happen. There was these particular half deity, half human before the flood, cataclysm, and it says even after that, which is reported by in the Torah. Apparently, these very large people, whether you want to call them giants or whatever they were, as a half species of divine and mortal. So obviously the angels were punished according to the writings and what was relayed to us and owned by being chained into the darkest depths. They're even watched over by principled angels that seem to serve the Creator. And you have a whole other class then of demons, which is an angelic type class of demon, being that these are entities that have no place, especially divine entities that have no place in the grand scheme of the Creator's design. So they find themselves either imprisoned or in the same situation as the fallen, the Nephilim. Basically, lost energies that have no residence outside of, you know, we'll say out in the spirit world, just to keep things simple. And that's two different classes of demons. There's many, and they have an origin. They were, before they were demons, they were the embodiment of a completely different type of energy, and they do seek this energy does seek to incarnate itself into a physical form. I think that's got a lot to do with the development of AI, transhumanism, and robotic technology. And it's basically housing wayward spirit, mostly malevolent. And I've seen many a sideshow of preachers and priests and these clergy that claim to be able to cast these things out and have control over them. And you know, they always screaming about returning them to the depths of hell. And anyone that's taken any serious research or study into the true origins of a demon and where they come from, obviously, I've yet to see anything that says within the Abrahamic religions and anything tied from that point on back to Babylonia and then forward till you get to Egypt. I've yet to see anything that says otherwise. You know, these things weren't just created by God that I know of to be a hindrance and a nuisance to a realm of the principality, you know, of the air. That's the best way to describe it, because that's the way it's described. These are influencing energies and influencing type beings. And I've done a lot of research on dealing with these particular types of entities and these types of energies. And I've noticed that when I come across this information, you know, and this is only information that I was able to acquire through study, manuscripts, books, written history, for all that's worth. You know, I've seen that 90%, if not more, of everything we've been delivered as our history holds no factuality to it. You know, thus, the victor writes the history books. But it does strike a sense of profound thinking in you whenever it comes to such things as an enlightened, divine, Christ-like being with the temptation of all the kingdoms of the world indicating that Satan was in control and in charge of this particular realm of existence, at least at that point in time. You know, they do strike pretty profound thoughts. And when you start understanding things on that level of energies and transitional spirits, even transdimensional, and various types of spirits that are beyond the general senses and what they're capable of comprehending. And that's why I play with the songs that I do whenever it comes to demons and selling your soul and all these little ins and outs of that particular fear. But I still find it pretty profound, and it does give me inspiration into endeavors with music writing, and even provokes sometimes some deeper thinking out of me. But they're not, from what I've gathered throughout the years and what I've experienced, um, they're not hocus pocus that shows up at the local mega church to be cast out of some poor petitioner that's in the aisles so that he can be a spectacle at the amazing faith that this man of God, apparently, as he proclaims himself, a representative of God, and making such a vulgar display as to casting out was a prideful and arrogant approach to demon removal. But those are just a couple thoughts that was tickling my head, because I sometimes wonder if you guys even know why I wrote or have written and continue to write in such areas. I think there's a lot to be learned there, and I think that there's a lot that we've been misled, misguided, and just straight out lied to. And whether that's the protection of a certain class of being or entity, possibility. Apparently, the world has been given over to darker forces, and that's pretty much evident in the fact that we are the species that we are. But it's not because of some particular fascination or overzealous need to utilize what demons are capable of doing. And especially when you start entering into the realms of, factuality and the truth of what a demon is. And there's even malevolent energies that, are called demons, but by the design of the Abrahamic religion, they are not demons. Not even by Hindu text would they be considered demons, but they're called demons. And for me, it's just another part of research, and I don't fear it. And I hope that one day maybe most people will get over their stigmata and the fear that they have, or the arrogance that they'll show when it comes to understanding these particular types of entities. But just rambling.
the Almighty. You speak blasphemy. Repent at once, child.
is a good angelic being named Lucifer, which means light bearer. So you have this figure that becomes separated, he falls and becomes evil, and of course with that developing doctrine of Satan, you have a developing doctrine of hell and punishment.
Tell me this, what happens to people God hates?
They go to hell.
What would be the purpose of God punishing people for all eternity?
Because he wants to, because he can.
When you're in power and you feel your power is a little bit fragile, it's contested, it's under threat, then you need a very big stick to threaten those who threaten you. I mean, what bigger threat is there than hell?
Because the only way to get rid of evil is to get rid of evil people. Who among us will be left?
Satanic completeness, Oculus, Ilera, Mortis, Aruma.
purpose of God punishing people for all eternity?
Because he wants to, because he can.
God has those who are his children and he has those who are not.
So he creates certain people knowing for sure they're going to eternal damnation.
Dominus convictus, Satanus convictus, Demonus convictus, Mortis convictus.
Tell me this, what happens to people God hates?
They go to hell.
Who do you think you are? You're not God. You're just a man.
And you might think, well, maybe people who have deprived and traumatic upbringings use that experience in their creative work. The passions that they feel and the horrors that they have experienced emerge in the music. Between genius and madness. genius and madness. Now, if we look at some of the great geniuses in the past, a number of them seem to have gone mad in their mature years. The bipolar mood disorder overlaps with schizophrenia, madness and creativity. The bipolar mood disorder overlaps with schizophrenia, madness and creativity. A bit like somebody on an acid trip. 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 What is it that links genius and madness? Particularly music. What is it that links genius and madness? Particularly music.
I don't feel the sickness yet, but it's in the post, that's for sure. I'm in a junky limbo at the moment.
Would sir care for a starter, some garlic bread perhaps?
No, thank you. I'll proceed directly to the intravenous injection of hard drugs, please.
As you wish, sir. As you wish.
Heroin's got great fucking personality.
Pure as the driven slow of that shit down.
I chose not to choose life. I chose something else. Other reasons? But I know reasons. Who needs reasons when you got heroin?
Pure as the driven slow of that shit down.
So I rolled out slow. I spiked my vein. And I did what had to be done.
Oh, really fucking good.
We stole drugs. We stole prescriptions or bought them, sold them, swapped them, forged them, photocopied them. or traded drugs with cancer victims, alcoholics, old age pensioners, AIDS patients, epileptics and bored housewives. We took morphine, diamorphine, cyclazine, codeine, temazepam, nitrazepam, phenobarbital, sodium amytal, dextropapoxethine, methadone, nalbuphine, pethidine, pentazocine, buprenorphine, dextromoramide, clomethazole. Heroin's got good fucking personality. Fuck everything. Pile misery on misery. Heap it up in a spoon and dissolve it with a drop of bile. Then squat it into a stinking purulent vein and do it all over again. Keep on going, getting out, going out, robbing, stealing, fucking people over. Propelling ourselves with longing towards the day that it would all go wrong. Because no matter how much you stash or how much you steal, you never have enough. No matter how often you go out and rob and fuck people over, you always need to get up and do it all over again. Fuck. Everyone's got a great fucking personality. Pure as the devil, slow that shit down.
I want to fucking hit. I need one more fucking head. Fuck.
Everyone's got a great fucking personality. This would be my final hit. But let's be clear about this. There's final hits and final hits. What kind is this to be?
I want a fucking hit. I need one more fucking head. Kick us up a science. I really need a head. The rest of my mind, step into yourself to see what you can find. There is naked truth. I cannot hide. I reflect your face in mine. The movement of a dream inside my head, the things I have seen that have been left unsaid, what is soon to be. The vision is not dead through space and time, somewhere in my mind. Are the spoken words to dust, time in the past. It gives to us a vision is retained. Deep inside my head, I'm still alive. The vision is not dead. The webs of my mind, step into yourself to see what you can find. There is naked truth. I cannot hide. I reflect your face in mine.